Well, the story continues between Jeremy Renner and the writer, director, filmmaker, the Chinese filmmaker Yi Zhou. She has put out a statement on, I guess it was late Thursday night, about sexual harassment allegations and violent activity from Jeremy Renner, who she did some projects with. He has responded with his attorney, Marty Singer, saying that she's basically this jilted lover. She says she has receipts, for all of his bad behavior, which she's been posting on her social media accounts. We feel like she needs a lawyer at this point.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I think that if she called Gloria Allred, that would not be a bad thing. She needs somebody that can cut right through all the media gobbledygook, because I think right now, Marty Singer is a pro, and I'm not talking about the merits of the actual case. I'm just talking about in the court of public opinion. I think her allegations are getting drowned out by, this pretty strong statement trying to characterize who she is by Marty Singer. And that is, again, if she's going to sue him in some sense, I would say even more so she needs to be talking to someone like Gloria Allred, if she's not already. But even if there's not a lawsuit, I feel like for her own public-facing career, it would be helpful for her to have somebody help deliver her message
fight him
in a clear and concise way that helps paint the narrative they're trying to paint. Because I will say it's just going to become a he said, she said at this point. And then, as you've seen in the blinds, there are already a lot of people who have thoughts about Jeremy Renner, but that hasn't stopped him from, having a groundswell of public support over the last year or so following that, tragic accident he had to deal with.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the other wild part about this is if we had never been talking about Jeremy Renner in any other capacity besides the accident and what he's done on screen and just that, it would have been like, okay, I can buy this. With all the smoke and everything that we've been talking about in the blind items, this is just like, oh, okay, of course this is what you're going to say. Exactly. I don't know. It just seems a little
well, odd, also, a lot of the behavior is similar to behavior that we've already had on the record beyond the blinds, right?
For sure. Exactly.
So, you'd have to, at this point, you have to believe that she completely made it up and then just, Googled everything that, his ex-wife said about him and said he did. I mean, again, I'm not sure to what advantage that serves her. Like, if she made all of this up, right? I don't know that every allegation she's making is. We don't know. It's too early. But I would need to know at some point, like, what was the point of coming forward with
right? Exactly. They have a cease and desist with her, and I am sure that she will be represented soon.
Yeah.
I am sure Gloria is probably knocking on her door right now.
Yeah.
So,
you want to dig into some juicy bits of gossip with the names left out? It's kind of why we're here. It's Blinded by the Item. We're kicking off a new week with a bunch of new blind items. Yes, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's get going with some of these blind items today. Let's begin. You're laughing.
I'm just excited to get to blind items, Michael.
We are. Let's do this. Let's get into it today. This A-minus list singer and their higher on the list solo and in a group singing spouse are headed for divorce. It was cool when he was traveling all the time and hooking up with whoever, whenever, while she stayed home, but not now that she's decided to get back to work. That just doesn't work for him. Apparently, this new network competition reality show is a death knell for relationships. This A-minus list singer and their higher on the list solo and in a group singing spouse are headed for divorce. It was cool when he was able to travel all the time and hook up with whoever, whenever, while she stayed home. But now that she's decided to get back at it, that just doesn't work for him. Apparently, the new network competition reality show is a death knell for relationships. So, we've got a name.
I would first guess it. So I can get it out of my head.
Get it out of your head.
Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani.
Why not just guess the right answer?
All right.
Well, you said new. Is this a new show?
Yeah.
What are we talking about, new show? Like a new season?
Well, his new competition reality show is not the show you're thinking of.
What is it?
That's for you to decide.
Not the droids you're looking for.
Oh, okay.
If it's a death knell for relationships, is there a project that he has with maybe another high-profile individual who also just recently announced a divorce?
Katy Perry? Oh. Keith Urban, yes. What is that show that they're doing? We've talked about this.
On the Road?
The Road.
Yeah,
there you go. You got
Yeah.
it.
And I'm talking about the road.
This show apparently has led to 2 A-list
Oh my
musicians
gosh,
divorcing their wives.
If you believe the blind items, let's see. But according to it, Blake Shelton and his higher on the list solo and in a group singing a spouse, Gwen Stefani, are headed for divorce. It was cool when he was traveling the country and hooking up with whoever and whenever he wanted, and she was staying home. But now that she's decided to get back to work, that doesn't work for him. And apparently that new network competition reality show, The Road, is a death knell for relationships.
I mean,
okay. Well,
it's 2-0, so I
don't
feel
let
like
her go because that was good for you, Blake Shelton. I think that's a
Gwen
step.
Stefani.
I mean, Miranda Lambert she's a great artist too, but I think that Gwen Stefani was good for him. She's better than him, is what I'm saying.
Although we've talked about...
No, he's really popular. I like him.
We've talked about their relationship in the blinds for years being a publicationship.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is actually, God, it's been a long time since we talked about their relationship in the blinds. So I would think there's something there is my point.
It's been a while. Of course, she is also going to be getting back at it. No Doubt is heading to the Sphere.
Oh,
in Las Vegas. They're going to be the next big act.
I wish I could
actually
afford that place.
Surprised. Well, I think you can afford going to see the Wizard of Oz show. I don't know about an actual musical act because those tickets were really expensive, weren't they, Mike?
Yeah, I think even the Wizard of Oz is like $150, $175.
I've looked and it's like $239 is the
crap.
cheapest ones that
Is
I
it
can
now?
find
Okay.
even into
Wow.
next year. So,
And then
I will say I have friends that went and they said it was absolutely amazing.
nice.
yeah, we'll get there one day. Well, good luck to them.
Trying to see if
When we
can
do our road show, like and
Yes.
subscribe. If you keep the momentum going,
Wait.
we can make the case to the hires up. that we
road
deserve
show
a road show.
in Las Vegas.
Oh my
Thank you.
God,
I'm
we're gonna
in.
do it. We're gonna do it someday.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe there's only one available. Well, without digging too much in the secondhand market, the only available ticket right now on Ticketmaster is just $880 to see No Doubt.
Oh my
Sphere.
gosh!
I mean,
come on.
It'll be interesting to see how well they do because I will say the last time, I don't know if it's the last time she had a concert, but a couple concerts ago, I remember they were giving away BOGO tickets for her concert locally.
Okay.
And I thought that's not a good sign. So here's hoping No Doubt, back together can, rustle up some more business.
No Doubt. Let's do another blind item here today. Let's keep it rolling on with this one. This B-lister and their foreign-born co-star from the streaming show did not come or leave the event last week together. At this point, they're just trying to make it through the press stuff as a, quote, couple, and then early next year, they will go their separate ways. This B-list actress and their foreign-born co-star from the streaming show did not come or leave the event last week together. At this point, they're just trying to make it through all the press stuff as a, quote, couple, and early next year, they will go their separate ways.
So these are co-stars, but not in a relationship?
Nope, they're co-stars in a relationship. They're trying to pass along
it
as
happen.
a couple. Well, I think they've been a couple for a while.
Okay.
And they're just staying a couple until we get through the press run.
Is it a Stranger Things thing?
It absolutely is.
Okay.
So we've got a B-lister and they're these two
So
names you might not be able
Both
to
of these
pull.
people are in Stranger Things?
Yep.
Oh, God.
So it's a B-lister and their foreign-born co-star from Stranger Things did not come or leave the event last week together. At this point, they're just trying to make it through the press stuff as a couple, in quotes, and then early next year, they will go their separate ways. Again, I don't think either of you were big Stranger Things fans.
No.
I stopped at season 3.
Might make it difficult. They've been on the shows. They're OGs.
Joe.
Nope.
Somebody.
Not Joe Curie.
It's
Joe
not
Curie.
the one who
Curie.
met the lady in the DMs.
Nope.
And
You were thinking
100.
of
Jonathan, not Jonathan,
Joshua.
You're thinking of Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn. Okay,
no,
so those are the only ones I know.
Even lower list than those two. Again, like I said, this is going to be tough.
Bobby McCracken.
Do you know who plays Nancy?
Nancy.
Or Jonathan?
Oh, gosh.
Because Nancy and
Cartwright? No, not Nancy Cartwright.
Nancy Wheeler, the character Nancy Wheeler, and Jonathan Byers have been romantically linked ever since mid-seasons of Stranger Things. By the way, their names are Natalie Dwyer and Charlie Heaton.
Okay, yeah.
So, zero clue. I'm a terrible person. What was the...
Look them up. You'd know them from a few things. They've both been in a bunch of stuff. Charlie Heaton is his name.
Oh, sure.
You've definitely seen him in things.
Oh, yes. They make a very cute couple.
Well, apparently it's a very fake couple because according to the blind items, both Natalie and Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things did not come to or leave the event together last week, that being the premiere of Stranger Things. At this point, they're just trying to make it through the press stuff as a couple, and then early next year, they'll go their separate ways.
It's got like some Harry Styles vibes going on.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm just loving the big pants look.
Big pants look.
Yeah, everybody's got big pants now. I'm really loving it. Fashion tips. Okay, all right. Well, good luck to them or not. Whatever they prefer. It's up to them to chart their own course. And if the publicationship served them for the last season, why not? More power to them.
We are now just 2 weeks away from the first 3 episodes of the final 10 episodes or whatever, it's 7 episodes, whatever it is, of Stranger Things.
How many?
It's, I think the first 3 or 4 drop on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Then another 3 maybe drop on Christmas. And then the final 1 is on New Year's. So I think
That's
8.
kind of a fun way of doing it.
Mm-hmm. And they're all going to.
Versus dumping everything at once.
And that final one you can actually watch in theaters.
Oh, that's cool.
That's right.
To the top the New Year's Day.
Smart.
Yeah, it is. So there you go. Let's not leave Stranger Things, though, because at that same event, this longtime A-minus list, mostly movie actress, did everything she could to avoid this A-list TV and movie actor, playing into the report that they also hooked up while he was married. Speaking of that same event, this longtime A-minus list, mostly movie actress, did everything she could to avoid this A-list TV and movie actor, playing into the reports that she too hooked up with him while he was married.
Are we talking about Winona?
We definitely are.
She and Joshua what's his name?
David Harbour.
According to the blind items.
Come on.
Again,
What?
You nailed it.
I mean, I actually would buy that.
Okay.
Yeah, according to it, Winona Ryder did everything she could to avoid David Harbour at the Stranger Things premiere, playing into that report that the two of them may have been romantically linked while filming Stranger Things.
Oh, gosh. I hope not.
Why?
Just because he was married to Lily Allen, unless she was like, it's fine.
Didn't they?
But the agreement that they had for an open marriage was it has to be a stranger and you have to pay them.
Well, she's a stranger, technically.
Stranger Things, stranger.
He's like, does that count? Because it's on the show Stranger Things.
And he just gives her $1 at the end. Is like, trust me, it just has to be this way.
Yeah.
It has to be this way or it can't work out.
Oh my God, somebody put a side-by-side of them like in high school together, or they obviously didn't go to high school together, but at that age together.
Oh.
And they look like the kids from Stranger Things. So
Oh, wow.
that's appropriate.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Well, good luck to them. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, how many times have we speculated about umpteen different possibilities of people on the same movie or TV set hooking up?
And
Exactly.
with him, I mean, apparently it wasn't just the one,
For sure.
As far as cheating goes, he's been accused of more than one person. So I just hope Winona just backs away from that. We don't want her involved. We love her too much. She's from Minnesota. We're broadcasting from Minnesota.
Free Winona.
Yeah.
Free Winona. Let's keep rolling on with some more Blinded by the Item. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we continue rolling on today with another blind item. Here we go. We have got this one for you. This is going to be a fun one. This past weekend, this A-plus list celeb was doing everything they could to corner the rich host and pitch ideas. Meanwhile, while that was happening, what started as a lighthearted conversation about a baseball rivalry turned into their foreign-born spouse sneaking off to the game room and enjoying copious amounts of the white stuff with this foreign-born former A-plus list singer. We got to break this one down slowly for everybody.
Okay.
This past weekend, this A-plus list celeb was doing everything they could to corner the rich host and pitch ideas. Meanwhile, what started as a lighthearted conversation about a baseball rivalry turned into that person's foreign-born spouse sneaking off to the game room and enjoying copious amounts of the white stuff with this foreign-born former A-plus list singer.
Okay, well, let's start
people.
at the top because I think that's where I'm the most clear.
Yeah.
Dawn, it feels like this might have something to do with Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party,
Yep.
which was held at Lauren and Jeff Bezos's Mega Manse.
Right. So somebody
An A-plus list celeb
was
was doing everything they
So
could.
not one of the people already mentioned.
No.
Okay.
A-plus list celeb.
Oh, well, we know who that is, obviously, because we know that they were there, and that's Harry and Meghan. I'm assuming it was Meghan.
So this
pitching.
past, let me give you what you got so far. This
Okay.
past weekend, Meghan was doing everything she could to corner the rich host, Jeff Bezos, and pitch ideas. Meanwhile, what started as a lighthearted conversation about baseball turned into her foreign-born spouse sneaking off to the game room and enjoying copious amounts of the white stuff with a foreign-born former A-plus
So that's
list singer.
clearly Prince Harry.
Yeah, but who's the
Foreign-born former A-plus list singer.
foreign-born former A-plus list? A-plus.
Foreign-born former A-plus list singer. I will say there are some context clues in there, including the fact that what started as a lighthearted chat about a baseball rivalry,
Okay.
Okay, so baseball rivalry.
who just played in the World
Dodgers.
Series. Who did they beat?
The Toronto Blue Jays. Oh.
Michael Bublé.
Uh,
A Canadian?
Canadian singer Celine Dion. No.
Celine
Justin
and Harry.
Bieber?
Oh,
Was he
Justin
there?
Bieber.
Yeah, he was
Justin
there.
Bieber.
Oh, I did not see him there.
Not only was he
Yeah.
there, but
He
let me
was
give you.
doing coke with Prince Harry.
Let me give you.
Harry E.
I stopped because
Prince
I
Harry.
I was like, he's not a prince anymore, and then I'm like, no, that's Prince Nasty. That's not a prince anymore.
Oh, yeah, well.
Let me reread the blind, and then I'll show you. I'll
God,
tell
this,
you
this one hit all the hits.
Well, let me tell you the image to search, and I'll tell you as soon as I saw this image, I said, "Okay, I know the blind item." In fact, it's already been written. I'm pretty sure. But according to the blind items, this past weekend, while Meghan Markle was doing everything they could to corner Jeff Bezos and pitch ideas,
God.
Totally believable, by the way, and I would not blame her.
what
Yeah, she
started
should.
what started as a lighthearted conversation about the baseball rivalry, because Harry and Meghan were rooting hard for
Yeah.
the Dodgers.
They were rooting real hard for us to see them rooting for the Dodgers.
There you
That's
go.
for sure.
What turned into a baseball rivalry chat turned into Harry running off to the game room with Justin Bieber and enjoying copious amounts of cocaine.
Cocaine.
Now, if you do a search of Justin Bieber 70th Kris Jenner party, you will notice that he got out of a vehicle and everybody thinks there was a lot of cocaine in his crotch.
Oh God.
Whoa. Okay.
Now,
Okay. Well,
mean, I
either that or
guess
he
if you can-
baked a loaf of bread before he left.
I mean,
Oh,
He's got
my.
cocaine crotch.
the
God,
picture
that's
speaks
such a
for itself.
problem every weekend, you know.
You have this problem?
Cocaine
kidding.
crotch.
Cocaine crotch. That is.
Okay.
I mean, or maybe he likes donuts. You know, and he had the guy stop at like the Piggly Wiggly or the 7-Eleven on the way there.
Donuts.
He's like,
Mashing
"I need them-
donuts before the
those
party.
donuts. Just a bag.
Oh God.
He is also in that picture smoking a cigarette. There's also belief that maybe, it's just ash from the cigarette, but that's very.
That is not ash. Well, I mean, I guess unless he like left it, you know how like when you're really drunk, you forget and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and then it all falls in a big pile.
Yeah.
Not that
Maybe
you
I've
know from
been
experience.
there a few
Yeah.
times in my own life, many years ago. Yeah, I've also never done cocaine, but I kind of feel like that looks very cocaine-y.
So again, you can
Alright.
understand why I saw that picture this weekend and I was like, oh, that blind item is already written itself just in that one
Let's see
picture.
here.
No, have you seen the photo yet?
No, I'm
Oh my God,
trying. I'm on.
Just do Justin Bieber cocaine pants.
Yeah,
I
feel like.
did.
Cocaine
Oh.
crotch. It'll come right up.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Oh, right. Yeah. That's yeah.
like, could anybody have just given him a heads up, dude, bro?
Yeah. Sunglasses at night.
All right.
Well, also, does he have tails?
Tails?
Is that a like?
Yeah. I guess I've heard that it was a Great Gatsby theme or a James Bond theme.
No, it was
James Bond.
James
yeah.
Bond. Yeah, there was another Great Gatsby party that was not Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party.
Well, I guess that's a secondary party if you were at the Gatsby party.
Well,
And everybody couldn't help but be reminded of the blind item we've been talking about for, 6 months to a year, where Kim Kardashian is really doing her best and Kris is doing her best to make Kim Kardashian the next Bond girl.
mm-hmm.
And now you have a
Oh.
Bond party at Jeff Bezos' house, the guy who owns the James Bond franchise.
I'm so glad you connected those dots, because I thought to myself when I was looking through the photos, like, where did she ever come up with this idea for a Bond party? But obviously, Jeff Bezos, I mean, the Kim Kardashian story even aside,
Yeah.
it would make sense because, well, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, who hosted the party, literally now own James Bond. So
I will say then there's also the fact that Kris Jenner's preferred drink is a vodka martini shaken, not stirred.
shaken, not stirred.
That is true, actually.
So all the planets aligned.
Mhm.
Okay.
But did Kim get the job? Based on her role in All's Fair, I'm not so sure that she's going to be in the next Bond.
You
movie.
watched?
I told you I watched like 15 minutes, you guys, and I gave up at the point that Sarah Paulson called Kim Kardashian a fat, treacherous lawn chair.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, who did the writing on this show? And it was just, it was a little over the top.
Lawn chair. That's the.
Yep.
Yeah. Lawn chair? But good luck to them.
Best of
You
luck.
do feel like somebody got a paycheck, a really big paycheck to show up in that series.
Oh, yeah. Like all the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
we also had the discussion about, it's for connections as well. Connections are big. And you may
sure.
have noticed when you saw that list of people at the 70th birthday party, Sarah Paulson and Naomi Watts were both there as well,
Yeah.
alongside people like, Bill Gates, Snoop Dogg, Oprah, Adele, Justin Bieber, Mariah Carey.
I will
Meghan
say,
Traynor.
testament to their acting, all of the women in All's Fair are like great actresses,
Exactly.
delivering really crappy lines
Yeah.
and setups. Like, there were so many plot questions that I had.
Even in 15 minutes.
Oh, literally, because the first 15 minutes encompasses like the whole sort of reason for the show, like the sort of, like how this show came to be. And I was like, now, I will say, to be fair to the audience who loves the show,
Both of them.
truly, because I think it's about 2 in my emails, but they both said that you have to get to like the 3rd episode.
That's the cutoff. It's a 3-episode try.
I was
so.
15 minutes. So,
Okay.
but I'm also a very, fair weather friend in that way. So I have no problem just like cutting and
Dumping
running.
something. Yeah.
We've got a wee bit more time here before we wrap things up today.
But
Let's
listen to us
see-
for more than one episode. Thank you, like and subscribe.
Let's do another one here, and we'll make it this quick one, I believe. Never before did the restaurant have rules against taking selfies or pictures of your food. That is until this A-plus lister decided to eat in the public seating and not a private room. Her people are absolutely exhausting. Never before did the restaurant have any rules against taking selfies or pictures of your food. That all changed when this A-plus list singer decided to eat in the public seating and not a private room. Her people are exhausting.
Is it Taylor Swift?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
According-
Yeah.
She's been out and about a ton lately, including recently with Sabrina Carpenter. They were hanging out, and I guess they were eating in the public area of the restaurant. And when they did so, all the other patrons were told, you cannot take selfies or pictures of even your food. In fact, put your phones away.
Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Does it?
I don't know. I mean, is it because, like, her people said don't take pictures?
Yeah.
Or the restaurant just wanted to make sure that she was okay? But Taylor's people were like, we're coming in like, Secret Service here.
But
And
the restaurant claimed they always had this rule, and the blind is saying no, they never had that rule.
Yeah, they only had the rule for Taylor.
yeah, for people, whatever the restaurant is, like, we don't want you to promote us on social media. That doesn't make sense because that's usually what people do.
Exactly.
Somebody on the Insties or TikTok, I can't tell which, says her birthday was ruined by the no photo rule at the corner store.
Oh no! Why did I laugh?
I don't know why you're laughing. Why are you laughing? Because we're at the end of the blinds?
I don't want to laugh about someone's birthday being ruined, but sometimes,
Sometimes you want to laugh.
Okay.
Don't laugh in the comments unless you can laugh in the comments. We don't care.
Comments.
Leave us any comments you want on our YouTube channel. I'll tell you what it's named in just a second. But don't forget, you can listen to us on the radio on myTalk. You can also download us wherever you get your podcast. But our YouTube channel is called
Blinded by the Item.
Bye.
Blinded by the Item.